Hey everyone, what about here, and welcome back to As Far as the Eye. So quick thing, apparently when this game came out, it deleted my save file, so that last run is a dud, but I think it was doomed anyway. So have this one instead. I mean, it'll go about the same. Let's be honest here. Let's just move him up there. So I'm not going to tutorialize this game too much, just because I'm super shit at it. Let's see, cannot... These are terrible. These are absolutely abysmal starting perks. We might have to re-roll a couple of times. This game is merciless, and, like... just... I have yet to win. And really negative debuffs like that are going to be rough to work around. Okay, I like these. So we got two hard workers, and one guy who's inattentive, but if they die, they get immediately replaced with somebody else. I'm fine with that. Now let's take a look. We need lumber, and we need lumber. We're going to need some food. Looks like going for hunting is going to be the way to do it. Alright, and you're going to be our scout, at least for a little while. How do you describe this game? It's somewhere weird. It's like... if you took the FTL or Slay the Spire progression path system and crossed it with almost like a strategy games level of foraging, Age of Empires comes to mind. And so you are trying to take these disciples and bring them to safety as the world is getting flooded. And so you have to GTFO. Oops. You have to GTFO before things go bad. Let's go check this out while we're here. Okay, we'll check it out later. And so you do it by specifically following this pathway to the end, finding, ideally, comfortable stopping spots where you can, you know, gather more resources, build up your caravan, and so on and so forth. I can be a little mean, though. Endless Legend-esque. It's like if Endless Legend was a roguelike where you're mobile all the time. I guess there was one specific, faction in Endless Legend that was mobile. So I guess that's not too far off. Okay. So if I go this one... okay, so this guy can go to either of these directions. What we want to do, we probably want to go to the big rainforest halts. Canyon halt would be interesting, but it's pretty easy to get a bunch of metal this direction. Let's see, never got far in this game, never knew what to do. It's not easy. Now, the one thing we could do... No. We probably want to go this way, and this way. Because I kind of want to stay away from the small protected halts. Because that would be dangerous. And then after that, I don't know where I want to go. Okay. So let's set this as our goal. That's what we're... so, I guess I will tutorialize this a little bit. So I'm going to have to gather metal. And, I'm going to have to gather metal, and I'm going to have to get a character up to Gatherer level 2. Which is super easy. Gatherer is the perk for gathering fruit on the ground, or wood. So that's one of the easier specializations to spec into. And once I fulfill both of those requirements, I can leave this area. I've got a time limit at the bottom, that if I don't fill that out, the waters rise, and everyone dies. Alright, let's start this guy by going for the pack animals. Grab them first. Okay, who are you? Okay. So I got a couple of things that I can work on. I'm thinking we go hunting lodge. Do I have enough wood? Yes. Do I want to put it here? Or I could probably delete the wool, because we've got a silly amount of wool sitting around and we're not going for the crops. Yeah, let's go with that. Because yeah, we want to start absorbing meat. So each of these areas has a specific requirement? Correct. So to go to Big Canyon Halt, I'd need 188 fruit, 188 wood, and Gatherer 2. Pretty easy. Medium Canyon Halt, 195 stone, 105 wheat, and Grower 2. So, like, all of the requirements early on especially are pretty easy, and not terribly punishing. They get worse, but that's very much a later situation. Oh. Yeah. You just started. Let's see what these guys have. So, I could go risky and get another person immediately. Camp. If I want to get a camp, we need some stuff. This is not going to be too bad. Let's see. Go back here, get a pasture. Plot pasture here, probably? Next to both of those. I'm just going to let this guy go. So, Kote is the new one. Cannot harvest wood, but otherwise has no major negative issues. Okay. So do we still have enough wood? Yes. Cool. There's a decent amount of wood. Sawmill. I'd like to go get some medicine. Go up here? Yeah. Kote. Oh, shoot. It's fine for now. You are no one special, nothing special. And Kote is just going to have to wait there. Because, yeah, unfortunately, we can't utilize that next guy until we have a bigger caravan. And we do that by building a camp. Okay, let's see. Why don't you stop for a second? You build camp. There we go. So that way he'll actually be able to do something. Wait, is it just built? No, 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 no. It's constructing. Alright. So now Kote can do stuff. What do we do with Kote? So, food isn't going to be a huge issue. He can't make... Well, we need a miner. Like at a metal mine. So let's go check this out and then probably go work on the metal mine. Go from there. Let's see. Pray for Yeah, let's just pray for some food. Build. So if I want to get a mine. Regular mine. A lot of sources of iron right now. It'd be lovely if I didn't have this jungle here, but removing it is going to be a pain. So I'm just going to let him go work on that. He will be our miner. And then at some point we will want to cook. I will probably turn Faza into the cook. Maybe? Fortunately, Faza is the one that learns slowly, yeah? Yeah. Eh. Okay. Let's just let this go for a little while. Question. How much does it cost to upgrade that one? Oh, that's 200 research. Yeah, we should probably wait until we have the mobile version. Yeah, so let's just wait, let this go, and hopefully be fine. Normally, the two pit traps I run into is that I don't get that camp fast enough. I should probably trade with the other caravans, but I don't really have enough to really trade with them. Okay. Is that... Oh, that's here. That's fine. We got plenty of meat. So you may notice over the course of this that the characters will kind of get like a golden aura around them and they'll float up into the air. Every time they do that, they have leveled up. So there's a specialization tree. There are multiple. So there is the... oh, shoot. There's trapper, cook, gatherer, herbalist, builder, stone gatherer, and grower. And then each splits into fisher, hunter, baker, chef, so on and so forth down the line. Each with their own little perks. You don't get a whole lot of options here. It's not like Path of Exile where it's this extremely deep tree. But some of the perks can make a huge difference. Like, plus 10 harvests, or plus 10 resources per harvest cycle to all harvesting trades. Or, plus 1 range of vision, which doesn't seem that great, except for you can do, can hunt on any hex within their range of vision, so they don't move. Like, there are some interesting perks. I think I'm going to go down the left side of the hunter, just for max resources, just to see what I could do. I wasn't expecting every citizen to have a different job. And you generally want to specialize them a little bit. I think I can rename them, yeah? I can. So, I feel bad for this. But I think I'm going to just name them after their roles. There we go. This way, I won't forget what they do, because there's not enough visual distinction between them. I know they have, like, a separate hat that they wear depending on what role they are, but it is not exactly the most clear. Okay. So how much wool do we have left? An amount. How much do I need to make the cookhouse? We need 100 stone. Balls. I could make the regular cookhouse, and I probably should. Do we even have stone on this map? We have it. It's right there. Well, worst comes to worst, I destroy this after this one's depleted and then go for the stone? Maybe. Let's see. Chat names are random. I don't name them after chat people because long time ago, when Darkest Dungeon first came out, I named it after a bunch of... I named all of my characters after fans. And let me tell you, with like 100-something people watching, some of them got real mad that I wasn't using their character and were hounding me about it even when I was playing other games. And I just decided I didn't want to deal with that anymore. So I prefer really goofy names or really unique names, if I can manage it. I really wish I knew. Okay. Oh. Rations are consumed by pupils at a rate of 6 per turn per pupil. They're produced by a cook. Ooh, wait. Since I got... Ooh, that's kind of bad. I think one of my guys specifically eats less. Yeah, this guy eats less. So we've got... what? 6 per turn. 318. So it's 21 food. I've got about 6 turns before we run out of food, and that's when things get dire. I want to go for a mobile cookhouse, because that's super important and will actually help us here, but I don't think we're going to get a choice. Not on this map, at the very least. Hey, thank you, Little Clutch, for the raid, and welcome. Let's see. We are playing... There we go. We are playing As Far as the Eye, which is really stressful, but equally awesome little resource gathering roguelike. Also just going to destroy me. I know it's inevitable. Let's see. So we've got enough metal. Do we have any other stone on the map? Or is it literally just this spot? That is the only piece of stone that I have. If I'm not mistaken, though... Oh, no. We're going to Big Rainforest Halt. We can't... We're not going to... I think this will be fine. It was basically Slay the Spire with elements of civilization. Kinda. I hesitate to say that fully just because it feels... incorrect somehow. Okay. What do I need to make, like... the sawmill? Because here's one of the things I can do if I want to be tricksy. Nah, I guess that's not... Well, hold up. Would that be good? 87. Because it'd be really interesting to have a mobile sawmill that I put down that is 1 wood per turn for every adjacent forest and jungle. If I'm here for, what? 200 turns? Give or take? That's still 600 wood passively if I just plonk it down and don't have a woodsman. That might actually not be a terrible idea. They're checking this game out, not sure about it. Drudgery. Oh, I forget what drudgery does. Okay. Do we just keep going heavy metal? Okay. You are now sick. So being a trapper now sucks. But we've got enough food that should last us for a while. What about a dispensary? Hey, there we go. That's an option. How'd this guy work on the dispensary? Let's see, we don't have any medicine. Getting sick is atrocious. And unfortunately, you have no idea what the negative penalty is. Did I just finish harvesting the burning forest? I think I did. Okay. We gotta find something else for you to do. Let's see. Are you a level 3 gatherer already? Dang. Harvest hut. Relatively cheap. Let's put it down. Let's just have this guy get fruit. Instead of going for wood that we can't honestly afford. Then after this guy's done, I'm going to have him start gathering stone instead. Okay. Yeah, let's tear this up. This could be really good later with a mobile mine. I haven't tried a mobile quarry yet. Put down a regular quarry for the time being. Okay, so what do we get? 10 metal per harvest cycle. So yeah, they're interchangeable. It's entirely based on what I need. That's kind of nice. Okay, so we got flood coming in. Okay, any building next to a lake is going to take some damage. So the harvest hut's going to get dinged, and the hunting lodge is going to get dinged. I think that's fine. Because we don't have a single mobile building down except for the dispensary currently, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Let's see. So the amount of time spent at one halt, does that carry on to the next halt? No. Well, sort of. I want to leave as late as possible, as far as I know. I could be wrong. There could be some internal math where you actually want to speedrun this, but from my experience, you want to hoard as many resources as you possibly can. And then I'm going to probably spend them on getting mobile buildings instead, because those are better. The other thing that I want to do is get research, because research is incredible. Let's see. Yeah, which do I want to get? A number of these are really nice. Let's see. This one's kind of useless and not really worth my points. The real answer is there's a completely different structure that I want to build to use my research points on. Okay, you're doing decent. Let's get some of that. We're doing fine food-wise, at least for a while. Okay. And we got to think about mosquitoes, but none of my guys are going through bogs. Or even forests. Unless the mosquitoes end up in some kind of completely irrelevant location, which is going to be a nightmare. Yeah, so stay away from the bogs. Those poor alpaca goat things. Okay, so far so good. Drought. During the drought, pupils lose productivity. Every turn... let's see. Food drops off. Okay, that should be fine. We can also just go back to hunting. Hey, fruit gather 1 already. So we could go for the extra research. Ah, it's tempting. Do we want to do that? You know what? I'm going to say yeah. And there's a very specific reason why. I can get the upgrade on this one that reduces the harvest cycle duration. Okay, how many turns do we have left? I got 31 turns. Towards the end, what I want to do is effectively... Okay, forest fires. Oh. You were doing nothing. Why don't you just harvest wood? Let's see, wool cook. Oh. Yeah, we might as well just grab the wood for the time being. Okay, drought is here. Okay, so you need to make us a couple of things. How much is a council? Kind of worth it. We want to wait for the next one. Okay, so I'm going to get a mobile harvest hut. So let's plonk that down. We already have a mobile dispensary. And with this guy, we want either mobile stone or metal. I don't think it matters too much. Do we? Because we want the synergy perks. Let's see. What do we think we're going to need over the course of this? Both. We have a bunch. Ooh. Mobile cookhouse, though. More important. Because that's just a regular cookhouse. We want a mobile one. Let's see. So that's the harvest hut. Let's take a look at the sawmill. Like, 20% yield is okay, but the sawmill is cheap enough that I don't think I need that too much. What are the perks on this boy? No accommodation required for pupils working in this building. Oh. That's okay. It could be better. How much? Do I have enough? Let's see. That's the camp. We want to go here? Yes! Let's grab gardens. Gardens means I get a food buff right from the start. So you gotta go over here and probably get us some game. What else could I get? Bonus housing? Even more bonus housing. I forgot how good the camp was. Okay. Are all of these guys building? You're becoming a builder. You're building. You're building. Let's go back here. Do we build the workshop? Let's build the workshop this time. Okay, you had nothing to do. Can't build the council. So, building the cookhouse. Oh, you were going to build the boosted harvest hut. Or no, that is the boosted harvest hut. Never mind. Okay, what else would I need? We could try a boosted fishery. Plunk that down, hope for the best. Because I don't really do farming or baking. We've got the cookhouse. I can't do any of these because we need a beast of burden to do it. I got the resources. Let's get a mobile sawmill down. Let's just have a bunch of these. Okay, huntsman. Get back to hunting. We don't have a whole lot of time. Okay, we've got the cookhouse. Okay. We got some amount of fruit. Let's see. Who or wool cook? I guess, I don't know, just gather some herbs for, like... We only have 10 rounds before we get flooded, so we want to bail in relatively short order, but right at the end. So we got a stone cutter. Oh, 50% chance of remains appearing once the resource is fully exploited. Ooh. Pupil enchants a stone, which duplicates every turn. I might almost want to make this guy have the extra research, because we don't need that much stone or metal. Yeah, let's do that. Guys, apparently... Oh, builder, not druid. Okay. Down to the wire a bit. Okay, I don't think I get anything else, but that's okay. Alright, to Big Forest Halt. So, unlike previous runs, I actually have a lot of resources. Whether or not this is a good thing, I don't fully know. Well, okay, I don't have a whole lot of resources, I have a lot of buildings. Which is not something I usually roll with. Is there a more efficient method here? I think there is. Let's see, do I want that? I don't know. I really wish I could rotate some of these. Oof. Okay, we got that. We've got a decent chunk of medicine. We're gonna need this. Okay, is that about as good as I'm going to be able to get it? We're immediately going to have to go get food. Hopefully the gardens will do the trick for us. Yeah, I think this will do it. Yeah, so that's the stuff I get to keep. I don't get to keep more than that.